Hi, this is Terry from Embroidoodles.com. I wanted to show you why this new glitter iron-on material has quickly become one of my favorite mediums to work with. Not only can I use it in my silhouette cameo to cut intricate shapes, but you can use it as applique material when embroidering and not have to use your scissors at all. The embroidery design must have satin stitches all the way around. This is what cuts the vinyl. Let's do an example so I can show you. First of all, when you're using the glitter material, you need to remove the clear coating off of the top of it. So you would take and you would actually just peel that off. When you're using it in the embroidery machine, you only want to use this thin piece at the bottom. The thick carriage is used when you're using it in your cutter, but not when you're using it in your embroidery. So the first thing we have to do is work on our applique stitches. 3 steps. The placement stitch, the tack down stitch, and the satin stitch. We're going to sew the placement stitch so we know where to put our design. Now that our placement line is sewn, we're going to lay down our glitter material to cover the area. Now we're just doing 1 ring here. If you had 2 rings, you could use a larger piece of material. So we slide it in, push the button down. Now I normally hold my material for just a second while it gets started. Notice I keep my fingers well away from the needle. Now once your design sews out and you're done using your glitter material, we're going to take the hoop out of the machine. We're going to bring it over to our table and we're going to pull off the excess applique. See how easy that pulls off? Then to do the inside, you can use a pair of scissors, you can use a pair of tweezers, you can just use your fingernails. It's completely up to you. You just want to be careful that you don't poke a hole in your material. I'm just going to go ahead and use my fingers for this. And see, you end up with a beautiful wedding ring. Now at this point, if we were completely done with the embroidery, we would take it out of the hoop. We would press it both front and back with a pressing cloth. When you're using the iron, you want to use a hot iron and you want to hold it directly on the garment for about 15 seconds with good heavy pressure, both on the front side and on the back side. Then check it. You're going to kind of reach in and feel it and see if it still feels loose. If it still feels loose, press the top again for another 15 seconds. You really want to make sure that that glue is melted and adheres to it. This is really meant to be used with a heat press. It can be done with an iron. It works pretty good. I just recommend that when you're washing your garments, you wash them inside out and don't put them in the dryer. I've seen this item last up to 50 times in the washer without any problem, provided you follow those simple directions. Now, if you were going to do, for example, a second wedding ring on this, you'd take and put this back into the machine and go ahead and sew out your second item. Thank you for watching. Bye.